Your girl is just coming from getting her facial. So I'm kind of feeling myself a little bit. I got my facial, and the same people who do my facial, thankfully they do eyebrows, waxing, and all that kind of stuff. So I went ahead and let them do my brows. Brows are popping, period. Y'all, quick story about my brows real quick, real little fun fact. I do not let people touch my eyebrows whatsoever. I have literally been doing my eyebrows myself for the past 3 años. The past 3 years, y'all. And it's actually crazy though, because the people who did my eyebrows today are the same people who did my eyebrows 3 years ago. And that's when I swore that I would never let nobody touch my eyebrows again, because they messed me all the way up. And I was furious, okay? I was furious because we don't play about the brows. We don't play about the brows. And then I heard, like, the older you get, the harder it is for your hair, like on your head and your brows and stuff. For women, the harder it is for that stuff to grow back. So I was just a little bit livid. And it's so funny because my cousin who passed away, he was still alive at the time. And we come from a background, like, our family has a lineage of, like, thick eyebrows. Minus a few people. It comes from my mom's side. And I don't know. Hold on, y'all. It comes from my mama's side, but I don't know how she and some of her sisters, like, escaped the thick brow effect, the thick eyebrow effect, because she has, like, perfectly natural arched eyebrows. And I'm like, but I got these from your side, but how it skipped your generation and you gave it to us. But anyway, so he was actually like in limbo about getting his eyebrows done because let's stop right there. He's heterosexual, very much so. He was heterosexual, but our eyebrows are just so thick, and it can be kind of like not very appealing. So you have to keep these things done. So he was thinking about getting it, and then when I experienced the horrific experience that I had, and I told him about it because he was asking me to go out with him somewhere. I was like, I'm not leaving the house. I'm not, like, y'all, and it's not even me being dramatic. This is me, like, so for real. Pardon me, but it's like, bro, I'm not leaving the house. Excuse me, oh my goodness. I'm not leaving the house, bro. Like, my eyebrows are like, they over with. They done for. I'm not going out. Like, yeah, I could have tried to draw them on and stuff like that, but it was just the principle of the matter. But anyway, so yeah, that's just my little fun fact, quick story on my brows, and the fact that I trusted another person in that same facility to go ahead and do my eyebrows today. But I'm so thankful. She's gonna be my eyebrow person. I said, don't you pluck my eyebrows, don't cut too much of my eyebrows. My eyebrows are very curly, they are very tricky, and the last time I came here, I left not pleased. Please don't mess me up. And my girl understood the assignment, so I'm a little geeky right now. Again, skin done, brows done. I'm feeling very feminine right now. I'm so happy. I'm just a little stuff, like small stuff like that. Just please listen to me. Listen to me and do what I ask of you. And then this is going to be great. It's going to be fabulous. The choice is yours. Like we say on the announcements at school in the morning. Have a great day or a bad day. The choice is yours. You can always turn it around. She understood the assignment, so I'm geeked. Right now I'm at the car wash, about to go through the car wash just really quickly. And then help my mama with these kids, because her being granny, she decided to get my youngest nephew, been begging her to go to the park today to practice some basketball. So she can't handle them all by herself, so I gotta get back and auntie and help my mama on auntie duties. But give me 1 second, y'all. I gotta put this in the machine. Hold on. You're welcome. I gotta see what's going on with my window. I just got so much down. But anyway, yes, y'all. So coming just from running errands, really, and I don't know why I'm going through the car wash, because my car looked just a mess. That's why. But it's about to rain. I just really paid attention today. It's about to rain. Okay, I'm about to say what it's gonna tell me to stop now. What it's gonna tell me to stop. Let me go ahead and park my car, lock my doors. We don't care. We don't care if it's light outside, and if we're in the middle of the car wash, we still lock our doors, because people in this world is crazy. But anyway, y'all, so yeah, I'm just hopping on here. I hope y'all can hear me well, because the water is running now. But just hopping on here with a quick, like, why am I episode 2? I guess you could say this is episode 2 of Why Am I, self-reflection. Let's see, I really wanted to touch on the topic of why am I single, but I feel like I've expressed the why as far as like that topic is concerned. But it's just some new things that I've realized about myself as well recently. And I realized, y'all, that I am very, I'm not gonna say very picky, but I'm picky a little bit. And I didn't really realize I was picky like that. Hold on, wait a minute. Because they a little loud on the side now. This thing ain't got to do all that. But anyways, y'all, I'm sorry, I'm going to be pausing in between. My bad, my BAD is because these doggone wipers, they a little, I ain't know it's going to be that loud. I'm just getting a little cheap car wash because I just realized it was about to rain. So I'm not about to get the whole platinum car wash for 20 dubs just for it to rain on my car. So this will do for today. But yeah, y'all, so I just realized like a lot of stuff turns me off quickly. And maybe it's just because the older I'm getting, I don't know what it is, but I have a very, this was not a good idea like I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like, okay, let me take y'all on my journey, and this today, y'all can go through the car wash with me. This didn't pan out too well. I don't know what I was thinking, what was happening. But anyways, but yeah, so, I don't know, I have a very low tolerance for just like, stuff that irks me. Like, if you are not a man of God, you out the picture. Like, you gotta go. You can't, I'm not about to, that's something I'm not about to bargain with at all. We're not about to bargain on it whatsoever. It's a done data next. So that's first and foremost. It's just like, no, baby, you gotta know how to lead. And in order to lead me correctly, you gotta know God. And so the fact that you think it's okay to say that you don't know God, like it's so easy peasy and can roll off your tongue so easily, like kudos to you. It's not that. It's not that kind of party. So stuff like that just ticks me off. It's just like very off-putting and just like, no, it turns me off quickly. Men who are just have these expectations of women being like this perfect patty and stuff like that, that turns me off, because nobody is perfect, neither are you. So what makes you think that you can have such expectations? Like, everyone is going to make mistakes. Are there certain mistakes that people should just not be freaking making? Of course. Are there certain mistakes that you should not stick around and allow yourself to continuously go through? Absolutely. There are certain things in life, as far as relationships, that I'm just not having. I'm just not having. No, I don't care about no apology. I'm not one of those girls you can buy me gifts to earn my trust back or to make me stay with you. I'm not that. People gonna be in, dudes gonna be in for a rude awakening when it comes to me. Like, I'm not about none of that. None of that. And I thank God for brothers who are not picture perfect, but they are guys at the end of the day, and they've been able to teach me so much from the good things that they've done and the bad things that they've done. I've learned from it all. All right, it's time for me to pull up. Okay, I really got the cheap one, because I'm like, they ain't even come through with the suds. I'm at least used to the suds. Okay, maybe that was the $13 one. Oh, my bad. Hold on. gotta excuse the inside of my window in the back. My dad took like this thing, cause I don't know, it's like when you buy the car or whatever, they come with that little black thing, and then it started getting real old and it leaving like air bubbles. So my dad took this thing that he has, some machine, and took all the stuff off, and I have to go in there and clean it out. Just clean off the sticky stuff that's in there. So if y'all see that window in the back, that's from the inside. So just pardon that. But yeah, y'all, so stuff is just be irritating me, like dudes who just want these expectations of women. Like, women are not perfect. I don't know who told y'all that. And if you are a man and you know that you're not perfect, and if you know God and you know that perfect doesn't exist, only except through Jesus Christ himself, he is perfection, but none of us are perfect. So like getting mad at somebody because they made a small minor mistake, that's just very, very, very frivolous to me, and very juvenile. It's like, grow up. So stuff like that turns me off. It's just like, so you mean I can't even scratch my arm, or you gonna get irritated? Like, no, I don't anybody got time for that. Also, men who are just like not mature, men who are just not mature, like men who are not emotionally intelligent is a very much a turn off for me. Like, come on, bro, what you doing? What's the problem? Get it together. I don't have time to mold a man into becoming a man. That man needs to be a man already. And I don't care what nobody say, that's not too much to ask. If you are not willing to step up to a plate and treat a woman the way she should be treated, if you can't provide for a woman in the way she needs to be provided and taken care of, and that has nothing to do with finances. Financially, yes, that'll be amazing. That'll be dope, of course. That'll be great, but is that all a woman needs? A real woman, not these Instagram women that y'all pick up because they have model bodies and physiques and stuff like that, and surgeries and this and that. And for those who don't, this doesn't apply to those women, because it is just some beautiful black women out here, or beautiful women in general, who men just appreciate, and that is very understanding. But when you come to Instagram models and all this kind of stuff like that, thinking that you're going to get a real woman, and then you get your feelings hurt, and then you get snapped back into reality that she ain't that, then it becomes a problem. Then y'all want to put all women in the same category, and that's not the case. But yeah, people want to get these Instagram models and be like, oh, all women just want you for your money. No, certain types of females, not women, I'm not going to even classify them as women. Certain types of females just want you for your money. A real woman is not going to, you can't, that's not pleasing to a real woman. Like, for me, that stuff don't entice me. Like I've already said before in many videos way back, I've been around money all my life. I've been around doctors. I've been around lawyers. I've been around millionaires. We used to literally vacation on a millionaire's home in freaking New York on the beach, like right on the sand, go out there and have a fire camp making s'mores. Money does not entice real women who know their worth, know who they are and whose they are, which is a child of God, as we all are. But to truly acknowledge that you're a child of God, stuff like that don't entice me. That don't faze me at all, Papa. Like, that don't faze me at all. To no man, gone somewhere with that, because you got the wrong one. The right one, really. You got the right one, because I'm gonna let you know about yourself, and your feelings gonna be hurt, and you can go try that with somebody else. Or hopefully, maybe, just maybe. Hold on, y'all. I don't know what this. Oh, okay. No, I'm sorry. Oh no, he lost his doggy. Oh no, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't see him. If I see him, I can meet them at the park and return them. I hope they find him. That's what they should not have dogs off of leashes, though. Oh my gosh. I know y'all at the park, but keep them on the leash so this won't happen. I'm sorry. I really hope they find Buddy. I don't even know if it's a boy or a girl, but I hope they find him or her. But yes, so back to what I was saying. Yeah, it's just like stuff like that. You got what I'm looking for is, yes, I would love for my man to be financially stable, of course, and I'm gonna be right there with him, Lord willing. But yeah, but so that's fine and dandy. That's all. That's security. Yes, of course, every woman wants that, just like every man probably will want their woman to come with their own as well, just for the fact of knowing that they're not using you for your money, right? So it's just a relief for everybody on all fronts when people are financially stable. But as for a woman like me, baby, to me, what I value most is time, quality time. They have all these man-made love languages and this and that and the third. I don't go by all that stuff. Kick that out the door. Ugh. Because that stuff get on my nerves. Like, I guess there's some rationality to it, I guess I don't know. But I don't even know. What are the love languages? Quality time. What is it? What's another one, y'all? Gifting. What is it? Gifts. Acts of service. All that. Yeah. That sound good. That sound cute. It's real cute. But at the end of the day, I guess you can say, yes, some of those things I do, or I would rather love to be implemented in my relationship, right? But it's just from a general perspective that yes, I need quality time. Like, I need to know that I know you're into me and only me and not nobody else. Like, I need to know that when the time comes, you a man. Like, if we're ever in a situation, you don't need no gun, you don't need no this. First and foremost, what I value as a man, people be saying, oh, you a simp. Oh, bro, you ain't pulled out that nine, you ain't do that. First of all, I feel like pulling out any type of weapon makes you a coward. I think anybody who is easily equipped in their mind to just pull it out because they feel like they got it on them is lame. You're a square to me. So that stuff is not cool. What I respect and value as a man, someone to be a real man, is somebody who can walk away from a situation. That takes more strength and mental intelligence and a true thought process to be equipped to that degree to say, baby, what we about to do is we're going to head on out and we're going to take ourselves out of a situation that can cause both harm to me and you, because I'm trying to get back home safe and sound to my family, and I know your family would appreciate you getting back safe and sound to them as well. And not even just so much that, we just have ourselves to think about. Like, we both want to be alive, so let's bounce, but then if somebody try to come up from the back of you, then you can turn around and do what you do. But I love and value a man who can really stand his ground on more than just pulling out a gun. So that goes into what I'm just saying about a man just truly being a man. Learn how to talk down situations, bro. And that's what I love the most about a man. That's what I classify as a man. Know how to express yourself. I love a man that cry. All this simp stuff is for the birds. Literally, it's for the birds, the females who are birds. It's for them, the Instagram models and stuff like that, who really don't have nothing but surface level things and surface level conversation to talk about or to offer, right? The Birkin bags and the this and getting flown out and this and that. That's for stuff like them. I love somebody I love when a man shows emotions, and probably because I have seen my dad show emotion. Like, he used to be this man on the exterior to never show his emotions, and then he started being comfortable with my mom, and he a crybaby. But you don't cry all the time. Sorry, Daddy. But people need to know that it's okay for men to cry. And I love that. Now, it was at one point I did have an ex who was on his knees, literally on his knees, crying and begging me not to leave him. And that was a turn off for me, because that's not the type of emotion I'm talking about. Like, first of all, you shouldn't be doing nothing out the ordinary for you to have to be on your knees begging for my forgiveness for me to stay with you. Like, that don't faze me either. Sir, get up, stand up, and you still about to walk out this door, and we still about to part ways. Because who you playing with? What you thought this was? Who you thought I was? I already told you my boundaries not to cross, and you thought it was a joke. So skedaddle, because that stuff don't work over here. We don't play none of that. So I'm like, no, stuff like that's a turn off, because stand up, get up, bye. But just showing emotion to express yourself, like when the world gets too heavy, when you have such a hard burden on you, when you're taking care of everybody and your family and you're doing this, yes, baby, please communicate with me. Show me that. Now, I ain't seeing cry every single day now. You gotta keep some of that to yourself. Cry in the shower sometimes. Cry in the shower sometimes. But when you need me, I'm there. I'm gonna be there. Because I'm goofy too, y'all. Like, I can laugh at the most inopportune times. I have laughed at funerals. I have laughed like, and Lord, please forgive me, but I laugh at the most inopportune times. And I don't know what it is. I think maybe it's me trying to like cope with certain emotions, and instead of me crying about it, I tend to laugh it off. Like, I definitely have my crying sessions, and then after I've cried, certain stuff just be funny to me. Like, I don't know what the heck be wrong with me for real sometimes. That's why I be saying, y'all, I be a little unhinged for real, because some things don't just be right with me sometimes. Like, I really be questioning myself, like, why the heck did I laugh right there? And I'll be really laughing. So sometimes I would have to catch myself, and my man laughing, my man crying too much, I might have to catch my laugh. So if I laugh, if you cry, please don't take no offense to it. I'm just be goofy sometimes. I don't know what be coming over me. I don't know what it be. You gotta forgive me. You gotta forgive me, bro. Sometimes I just gotta laugh to keep from crying. Maybe that's what I be doing and don't really be knowing it for real. I don't be knowing, y'all. But yeah, so I be goofy sometimes. So you can't be crying around me all the time, because sometimes I may just stare at you with a blank stare. But it don't mean I care. I still love you to the depths of me. If we're on that level, of course I still love you, but sometimes it's just a little goofy. Maybe it's me trying to inadvertently lighten the mood. I don't know what it is, but not only for myself but for the other person. Like, yeah, you crying, but we can laugh about this. Like, we ain't gonna be so for serious around this joint, you feel me? So express that to me and stuff. I feel like that's the beauty of a man. That's what makes a real man. That's what a man is. Like, someone who can channel all of those things and still not feel like they're losing their masculinity. But like I said, when it's time to show up and show that masculine side, you gotta have that too. I need to feel like I'm protected. And when I don't get that from a man, when I get that you're very passive and stuff, that doesn't do it for me. Like, I need to know that you can check me when I'm wrong. Like, tell me, baby, you are wrong. You need to stand down on this situation. Let God handle this. Let the universe take care of them the way that they gon'. Karma is a mug. Karma is a beast. So let that get handled on its own. Stand down. This is not your fight. Watch your mouth sometimes. Like, check your attitude at the door. I need that. I can't have a man that is a passive, like, you're very passive. That's not gonna work with somebody like me. I need to know that you can put your feet down. You feel me? Don't put your hands on me, cause baby, you put your hands on me, you might as well dig your grave. Might as well dig your grave, baby, and only dig one. Okay, but just to say, baby, come on, you need to chill out. I need that. Like, that is so manly to me. That's a real man. That's a husband to me. And then, yes, of course, like I was saying earlier, a provider. But you know, it's a lot that come with it. But yeah, it's just, I'm just like, certain stuff. Like, I'm not about to waste my time. I feel like I'm wasting my time to groom a man. You need to already come groomed. You need to already come healed. Because if I'm doing the work on my end every single day, I am fighting to be healed in so many ways, more ways than one. I'm definitely doing that. It's a process for sure, but I'm going through that process. So I prefer my man who is going to have gone through that process on his own as well. And then collectively we can come together as still healing individuals, but at least we're healed enough to where we can hold down a sane, strong, solid foundation of a relationship, right? To where we won't waver from Christ, number one, therefore we can't waver from each other. We won't be so quickly influenced by the outside, by society, by the world, by Instagram, by freaking TikTok and Facebook, and what is that, the thing that used to be called Twitter, but Threads and all that kind of stuff. I need a man that's not easily enticed, easily influenced to let the world take over his thoughts. Let the world mess up something that's good with him and his woman. Let the world, these Instagram pictures and stuff like that, entice you to go and step outside your relationship. That is a man. That is what I'm looking for. That is what I want. And that is just why yes, I want a relationship like I mentioned in my last video, but if the man that God has in store for me is not that man right now, please hold him off. Please, thank you for holding him off. I appreciate you for holding him off. Now, can you sometimes get like overwhelmed? Like, okay, well, Lord, now I'm starting to question, is it ever going to happen? Now I'm starting to have a little conflict, a little complexity between me and you and our relationship, because now what's going on for real. But then again, I always check myself. I always do a self-reflection, a self-check-tion, right? And so then I have to bring myself down, and I'm like, girl, you don't know what God is doing. You don't know the moves that God is making, because exactly, maybe your husband is not ready to be husbanding right now. He is still working on himself, and it's going to take some time, some patience. He's still healing, just like you are in your own process of continuous healing. Be patient. Patience is a virtue, and sometimes we lose sight of that when things don't happen when we want it to, when we don't have these microwavable results. We kind of get flustered, and that can happen, and it's very natural, though. Don't think that there's anything wrong with it. It's very, very natural. So yeah, but yeah, so I'm definitely waiting. I've been waiting for quite some time, some years to be exact, but I've waited this long, so hey, at this point, just gotta take it for what it is. But yeah, so all the things that people think are simp, I think that's the beauty of what makes a man. I feel like wholeheartedly that is a man. What are you talking about? Y'all just stupid, bro. Like, people out here just really just be stupid, and really, it's amazing how social media has warped so many minds, my guy. It's crazy. It's the most bizarre, heartbreaking, gut-wrenching thing that I've ever witnessed. Like, people really be out here on some dumb stuff. I'm single for different reasons, but I definitely see why other people are just single, because they're very shallow. There's no depth to them. There's just surface level stuff that gets you nowhere. It's what gets you to having Birkins and stuff, but no marriage. It's what gets you Birkins, but also slapped up and down behind closed doors. That's what that kind of mentality gets you. And no, I don't condone any domestic violence. I've already told y'all how I felt, because if you touch me, dig your grave. Real talk. But there was mercy. We'll talk about something one day, but today is not that day. I almost got ahead of myself. But yeah, so it's just like, I don't condone domestic violence. Let's get that clear. However, that is a lot of people reality, a lot of females reality, and I'm just letting y'all know that be the cause of it. Yeah, you're this beautiful, pretty face, and yes, because of that, you may get these dudes that's doing this, flying you out, doing this. But what's happening behind closed doors, outside of social media, for real? What's really transpiring? But that's the result of it. When you don't know your worth, your value, and you settle for those things that you think are grand gestures and luxury in this beautiful, lavish life. But there's a price to pay when you're not genuine. There's a price to pay when you're not with this man for love. There's a price to pay, same thing, if the roles were switched. There's a price to pay for men. When it comes to playing with good women's hearts, there's consequences. Some men can really drive good, sane women who started off sane to become insane, to being insane, where they end up taking their life, or hiring somebody to take their life so they can be set free from the torture and the domestic violence and all that stuff that they were getting put through. There have been really good women who have just been torn because of the wrong man. And again, that's why I don't mind being patient. I'm not in no rush. Yes, I have my moments. Yes, I have my days. But then I realize too about myself. And I've been realized this, but it's just like, I love that I have my me time. I love that I'm not obligated to somebody. I love that I don't be like, okay, I gotta turn the car around because baby need this or baby need that. Because a relationship is a job. That's another job, bro. It's not just, oh, it's cute and giggles and this and traveling together. It is a job. It's a job to continuously make sure that you are faithful to someone, to continuously make sure that you have an open, safe environment to communicate regularly with one another on a not yelling type of thing, but casually communicating on a certain level. It takes a lot to really have to sit and process with not only yourself, but then another person is in the picture. So you got to think about not just you, but their feelings, their this, their habits, their this, their that, right? So it's a lot. It's a lot that goes into that. And again, when I self-reflect, I'm like, dang, am I really ready for that? Am I really ready for another person to be in my space? Because I love my space. There are days I do not want to talk. There are days that I just want to please leave me alone, especially when my woman time and stuff is here. It's just like, ugh, do not touch me. Barely say 2 words to me, because anything can trigger a cramp. Like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, please. Right? So it's just like, am I ready for that? Because I don't want the man to feel like I'm pushing him away or I'm distanced for any other reasons than personal things, right? I don't want a man to feel like, oh, I'm cheating on him because I'm not about to have sex with you, or I'm interested in another person because I'm not. That's a lot. Like, when you're not, I feel like when women are not giving it up, that entices men to have this thought process, or to try to manipulate you to make you feel like they have this thought process that they think you're with somebody else just so you can give them the draw, so they can feel secure and whole and masculine, right? And bask in their masculinity based off that. So it's just like, so I don't know. I don't want a man to feel like I'm pushing him away or stuff like that for reasons that have nothing to do with nothing. So I'm like, I am enjoying right now my time and the fact that I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that. I'm just worried about myself right now and my family, and that's already enough as it is. I got enough on my plate just with that alone. So yeah, but yeah, that's why I'm just like, I've noticed a lot of stuff about myself. And then, like I say, also too, just because I guess with me becoming an educator currently, I'm an educator with 3rd grade children, and I'm dealing with 23, 24 of them. I don't want to have to deal with a 25th when I get off. I don't need a 25th child to try to discipline, to learn how to talk, to learn how to put deodorant on, to learn how to talk to Christ by yourself. You got to come with it already. Do you have to come to me perfect? No. Because I've already said earlier in this video, nobody is perfect. I don't expect perfect because I'm not perfect. So I'll never put perfect expectations on somebody to where I make my man feel like you can never satisfy me. You could never be enough for me because of this bar that I have. Like, no, we're all human. But you got to come with something now. You got to come with something. You got to give me something to work with. Help me help you by helping yourself before you get to me. Please. I promise it's not that hard. Life is not harder than we make it. We choose to make it that hard. I promise it's not that hard. But yeah, so you got to come with something. I'll be so exhausted leaving at school, dealing with kids, fussing at kids all day. I'm not about to come home and fuss at a 25th child. I shouldn't have to teach you certain things. Certain things I don't mind teaching you, but certain things I just shouldn't have to hold your hand on. I shouldn't have to tell you, baby, get up, go to work. I shouldn't have to tell you, baby, get up, brush your teeth now. Scrub your feet, get in between your toes now. Sweetie, no, darling, you got to come to me like that already, because that's how I'm going to come to you. Come on now. Also, I have my days where I'm just like, I am emotional. I can sit in bed for a whole day. I'll get myself up, wash my face, brush my teeth, freshen up a little bit, and then I go back in the bed and watch movies all day. That's what helps me heal. That's what helps my mind. That's what helps me recharge, refill my cup, because I can't pour from an empty cup. So that's what helps me. And my man has to be understanding on that. Like, he has to be willing to accept that, accept me flaws and all, especially if I'm willing to do the same for you. Point blank, period. So relationships are a lot. Relationships are a lot. And I had to reflect on what I am now at 35 willing to accept and work with, and what I'm simply not. Like, I don't have the energy for a lot of stuff anymore. I never did have the energy, to be honest. I've always been this mellowed out female. I just never really had the energy to try to build a man or make a man, or you just gotta come as one. You gotta come as one, man. And best believe I'm gonna come to you as a woman. And I'm not gonna ask nothing of you that I'm not delivering myself. That's not how this works over here. But I I just came on here to say that that was my self-reflection from earlier this week, and I'm just deciding to talk about it while I have some time. But yeah, y'all, so that's about it. I'm trying to see if I've missed anything, like just thoughts that be running through my mind. I don't know. Yeah, today I just had a little me day to wrap it up. Had a little me day. That's what I was just saying as well. Recharge yourself. Spend some time to yourself. My man gonna have to understand that too. Today is my day. I'm going to the spa by myself. I'm gonna get a massage by myself, not with you. But when I'm done with myself, 2 weeks from now we can go and do that together. But this is my day. This is my weekend. Let me have it. Go with your boys. Go with your brothers. Go have some time, because I need mine. I know we attached at the hip. I know you love me and I love you, but we need our time apart. And then we come back together better than ever, right? Like, my East Early. What they say on Color Purple, I still never know what they said, y'all. My heart, peace out. But then when I see you, I see you. You're gonna get annoyed with me. You're gonna get annoyed with me. But yeah, so you just can't pour from an empty cup, y'all. Gotta refill, recharge yourself. And today was that day for me. I needed it. And I feel very refreshed, very relaxed. As she was doing my facial, she did a massage from just like here up. I needed it. I needed that in my life today. I needed that in my life today. But okay, y'all, my mama just called me, which means my youngest nephew is blowing up her phone ridiculously because he's ready to be picked up to go to this park. So like I said at the beginning, let me go be on TT duties and help her go pick up these children and head to the park before it get too late, because it is definitely 4:30. Know the sun go down at 6. Let's rumble in the jungle and get these kids out here to play real quick, and then I'm gonna go back in my little cocoon, take them to go play, drop them back off at home, and I don't know. I got stuff to do. I got papers and stuff to grade, but today's just gonna be a me day all the way through and through, and then I'll pick back up on it tomorrow. We on spring break, hey, so that's a week off, but again, teachers never stop teaching. And so yeah, I got papers and report cards and stuff to do. It's always something. You can never really just fully enjoy your break, but I do enjoy it as best as I can. So yeah, that's what I did today. But then I got to get to work. Got some stuff to do. Hopefully don't take me more than 2 days, because I'm enjoying the rest of my break. Rodeo season is here. I've been seeing them wild and out at that stadium for the rodeo here in H-Town. Proud Houstonian here, H-Town to our DIE. Southwest. You see, y'all ain't ready for that jazz. Y'all don't know that jazz. Only the fam do, okay? And close friends. Well, the one who knew me the best is gone, up to glory. But yeah, so y'all don't know that one. Y'all don't know that jazz. Y'all ain't ready for that one. That's the turn up jazz. That's my fun side jazz. But yes, so they've been showing out. I'm like, okay. Then y'all playing with me. Y'all trying to get me to come outside for real. I already came outside for Super Bowl, and I thought I was done. I thought that was all your girl needed. But they've been showing out at this rodeo. Bun B done set the tone to start it off. H-Town, another Houstonian. So he done started the thing off, y'all. They may get me outside. I don't know. Your girl don't know. H-Town a little lit right now. H-Town going down. Can y'all tell I love my city, bro? Y'all know we got Beyonce. Y'all can't tell us nothing like, what you mean? We got Beyonce. Shut y'all down. Shut it down right there, because we got Beyonce. What more do you want? I would name the other females, but I gotta stick with Beyonce. And to be honest, it's so crazy, y'all. I actually just became a fan of Beyonce about a year and a half ago. I ain't gonna cap, I ain't gonna hold y'all. It just takes a while for a woman like me to adapt to everything else. Like, I'm not gonna jump on a bandwagon just because people say jump on a bandwagon. It took me a while to respect her and to give her flowers and to appreciate her and to appreciate the fellow Houstonian. Like, it took me a while, y'all. Clearly, I'm 35, been in Houston all my life. Not all my life, but definitely a born and raised Houstonian for sure. And I'm just now liking Beyonce. I'm telling y'all, like, I'm a little different breed for real. I'm different for real. Like, okay, she was Beyonce, but now I'm like, okay, she Beyonce. Go girl, Cowboy Carter. But all right, y'all, I'm pulling into my establishment. Talk to y'all later. Love y'all much. Mean it. Have fun. Be safe during spring break. And until next time. Bye.